Hello, welcome to episode 9 of The Grocery Guru. We're here with Andrew Grant.
Hi, Darren.
Hello. You're looking very festive with a Christmas tree.
Yes, look, yeah, all nice and ready. Not a lot of presents under the tree yet. A bit worrying. It must be these port delays that we're hearing about.
It must be. Now, one of my favourite films is the Christmas Scrooge Muppet Carol.
Yeah,
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Now, I've said that because I've sort of set you up in that I know you want to talk about the three ghosts. Is that right?
Yeah, no, the Christmas Carol. Yes, Charles Dickens, The Ghosts of Christmas Past, Present, and Future. Visited Scrooge on Christmas Eve, and yeah, I think this is really aimed at, I guess, at account managers, because obviously, the Ghosts of Christmas Past. Both you and I, as buyers, used to see, I don't know what, 20 account managers a week.
Yeah, or more. Yeah, a whole variety. Yeah.
They'd spend their day driving down the M1. They'd turn up with their Greggs sausage roll pastry on their suit. They'd have a nice half-hour chat with us. We might even give them a cup of coffee, and then they're off to have a sleep in the lay-by for the afternoon.
I'm sure they were hard working as well.
I'm sure they were all very hardworking, but unfortunately, the fact of Christmas present is I'm not sure there'll be a single account manager out there that has actually had a physical meeting with a buyer this year. And we've said in a couple of these episodes, haven't we, that the last 9 months has compressed 10 years worth of change to everything, to all our lives, but just as much grocery. I think we said it with home shopping. Home deliveries are now at the stage where they were expected to be in 2030, not in 2020. And
wasn't it the CEO of Airbnb that said something like 18 years of development has been crushed in 9 months?
Yeah, so this 9 months has changed our lives at warp speed. Yes. And just thinking of the account manager that 9 months without a physical meeting with a buyer. Lucky probably even to get Zoom meetings.
Yes.
So the future, looking forward to the Ghost of Christmas future is not wanting to be too bleak about it, but I think buyers are going to have become a lot more self-sufficient, a lot less needy of their account managers in the last 9 months, and I don't see that changing.
Well, that's very true. And also, I'm just going to touch on the Ghost of Christmas Past a little more, in that those account managers, some of them are excellent at their interpersonal skills, building relationships. And that's all flipped on its head, where they're now trying to do it over Zoom, which is much, much harder.
And Darren, remind us of your Zoom statistic. What is it about? Yeah. Why is Zoom so difficult?
Well, Zoom's difficult because the eye can see 576 million pixels. Now, that just means we're in higher resolution. So when I see you face to face, you're in high resolution. I can see all the corners of your mouth changing, your eyebrows raised, all those non-verbal cues that give me an idea of what you're doing and what you're really saying. But over here, my laptop's running about 1 million pixels, maybe 1.5 million. So it's like watching someone through a fog. I can't see all the little changes that you're making that give me the idea of what you really mean. And that's hard, and it's exhausting. And that's why the Ghost of Christmas Present is such a pig.
Yeah. No, and that aside, the fact that Zoom meetings very, very difficult. As I said, I think buyers are becoming more self-sufficient. So the NAM of Christmas future needs to sort of rejig his or her toolkit or skill set to survive the future.
It does. And one of the biggest challenges, I think, is that if we just go back for a moment to the past, if it was a boring presentation, it becomes really boring over Zoom. Yeah. And if your influence was poor face-to-face, it becomes really difficult over Zoom. So for me, it magnifies things. So the challenges for the future is you've got to up your game on those presentations and that influencing in a whole different way.
Yeah, I mean, you and I, whenever we do programs, always laugh about that dreadful 4 o'clock on a Thursday when the shiny suited NAM turns up with his or her 173-page PowerPoint presentation. You really just want to.
I know, and now the problem is you see someone open up a presentation on Zoom or whatever medium people are using. The first thing they do is look bottom left or bottom right, depending which program, and they see one of 150 slides or one of 70, and already you go, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so the challenge of the future is going to be, how do you grab buyers' attention? How do you make them want to talk to you, be it physically or be it remotely? And for me, it comes back to what we've always gone on about, is the new gold dust of selling, which is shopper insight. Tell them things about their shoppers that maybe they didn't fully realize, that helps them to sell more and then consequently make more. I can bang on about this for hours, but absolutely, if you know your customers' shoppers at least as well, if not better than them, then you're going to be a successful NAM in the future.
And we've both seen those presentations where, however many slides there are, you get to the recommendations at the end and they're all quite vague, and you think, my God, I've now got this presentation. I think the supplier wants to do really, really well. I think there's a bunch of money in it, but you put it on your desk and think, my God, I don't know what to do with it next.
Yeah.
If we were to flip that into, here's a presentation of 7 ways to make £10 million on your category. Hold on, I'm all ears. I'm listening to you all day long. You give me a plan. You told me things that I didn't know about my shoppers, and here's how I can go and do it. Talk to Bob, talk to Ron, make this happen, that happen. Boom.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, I think account managers, just like all of us, are going to have to live with a new normal when we finally come out of this thing, hopefully April, May time. But yeah, I guess the ghost of Christmas future looks like, re-equip yourself. Take this time now to re-equip yourself with the skills to be indispensable when it comes to your customers' shopper data. Would be my top tip.
I would build on that. So shopper insight, absolutely. I would add to that influencing, because I've seen, we work with a lot of clients over the years, and it's become apparent in the last 9 months. I'll do this. You see some of them who are talking to you like this. Others are talking to you like this. Some are here, and the lighting's poor. And all of it contributes to reducing their power of influence.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to be framed correctly, you want to have good lighting, you want to be able to see me, because already you're going through a filter. And I've got to make sure I'm using a lot more hand gestures than I did before.
Yeah, and have a decent Christmas tree in the background. Another top tip.
That would absolutely help.
There we go. I'm not sure if there's a fairy on the top. It's missing. Oh, it's got a star. So it's got a star on the top.
All right. So just tell us, what are in summary, what are our 3 ghosts?
Okay, so obviously, ghosts of Christmas past, good old days when buyers wanted to see their account managers, on the road. Most of them love that lifestyle. Unfortunately, the ghost of Christmas present is 9 months of effective lockdown. Haven't seen your buyer physically for 9 months. Challenges, as you've just very clearly gone through, challenges of making Zoom work for you. Ghost of Christmas future actually can be a positive future, but people are going to need to re-equip with the skills to live in this new normal.
And I'd leave our viewers with one question. Do you understand the difference between data and insight? Most people don't. And if you don't, come and talk to us about shopper insights. We'll explain the difference, and we'll help you go from a whole load of data over here to how can I make my buyer a load of money over here. Until then, Andrew, thank you. Lovely Christmas tree. I'll see you next week.
Take care. Bye-bye.